G'day folks, Jaden Drat here with the Farm Trader, and here we are at the ROPS Tractor Showcase at Mystery Creek, where we are putting all of these good tractors to the test to showcase for you good folk at home. If you're in the market for a tractor that you're not going to drive, you want a nice stable tractor for the staff, or you just fancy wearing your coat and leggings everywhere, then this is the showcase for you. Behind me is the Landini Landforce 125, and it is a force to be reckoned with. It is two models, the 115 and the 125. It's got large rubber, it's got a nice wide stance, and it's got a long 2.5 metre wheelbase. It's also got the snazzy new Landini paint job. Plenty of cool features, let's go and check them out. If we start at the engine, this is equipped with the trusty and reliable FPT 4.5 litre 4-cylinder engine. Now it's tier 3, but it is 2 valves per cylinder. There's a couple of other cool features that I like. The fuel filter is actually mounted behind the loader bracket, so you don't have to dig too far in there to get it for servicing, which is cool. Around the other side is the oil filter and the oil dipstick, which is actually in the filler cap itself. You just pull it out and check that, which is nice and easy. The header tank is nice and easy to see from the ground as well to make sure you've got coolant. And then you've got the snazzy little filters here which keep the bulk of the debris off, keeps the radiator a bit cleaner, and then you've also got your power core filter up front. If we now look at the loader, which is the bulk of the work that a machine like this is going to be doing, we've got a Sigma, well it's a Landini branded Sigma loader. So Argo themselves actually own the Sigma brand, and this is the Landini badge one, and I quite like it in the two-tone colour. So the L30IM is the technical name for it. So the L is the Landini, 30 is the series, the I is for the iron, so those familiar with the Sigma loaders will really recognise that as a series, and then the M stands for mechanical self-leveling. Another cool feature that's standard with the Landforce is the turnable front fenders, so that's also fantastic, particularly with the 480 front rubber. Like I said at the start, she's nice and wide, and it's got 600 on the rear, so 480 and 600 are standard, which is a big footprint for a tractor this size. Hopping in and out of the Landini operator station is actually really easy. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I think it's kind of the lower mud guards, and it's a nice wide platform, but getting in and out certainly feels nice and easy. You kind of feel like you just hop straight out of the seat and the steps are right there. In terms of where we're sitting, we've got our tiltable steering column here with a little toggle down the bottom, and we've got our left-hand forward reverse shuttle. Now that is actually adjustable, so we've got a dial over the back here, and that's infinitely variable, so that just does the aggression, right? So you can either have it sped up if you were really in a rush, or if you just want to take things nice and slow, you can slow it right down. So in the transmission department, this machine has the 36x12 transmission. How that works is we've got 3 ranges down on our little stick down here, essentially low, medium and high. We've got 4 gears in each range, and then the little green buttons here, they control the up and down power shifts. So we've got low, medium and high. So essentially 4 gears, 3 power shifts in each gear. We've then got our orange D-clutch button here, and then for reverse, how you get your 12 speeds is again your 4 gears in each range, but you only get the second power shift. So 3 power shifts going forward, no power shifts going backwards. We then move to our loader joystick, which is mounted up the front here, Sigma 4 loader joystick, which will be familiar to many. We've also got our third service on the front there. If we pan around to the right, so this tractor has 3 rear spools, and 2 of them are on this joystick here, so that's kind of a crossgate lever, and then our last one is on the little toggle here. So one of them is flow adjustable, and one of them has float. However, the others are just they don't have detent or float or flow control, but to be fair, using the mower and the tedder, it seems to work perfectly fine. We've then also got a 2-speed PDO, so we've got 540 and 1000, and that can either be as standard PDO, or you can have ground speed PDO as well. We then move to our electronic linkage control, so we've got the control here on our little panel, and then if we go onto the back mud guards, we've then also got our up and down levers thanks to the electronic snazziness. All things considered, we've got a nice right-hand mirror there. You can also get the left-hand, the nice one-piece canopy seems to cover you up well. I really like the wide platform itself, and like I mentioned earlier, access is a real doddle. Round the back, there's still lots to like on the Landforce. We've got dual adjustment on each side of the linkage arm, which I really like. I'm not a big fan of one side being adjusted because naturally that's never the one that you actually want to adjust. And then we've got a 4.5 ton rear linkage capacity on this particular machine. We've got Cat 2 hook ends as well as the Cat 2 hook end on the top link, and we've got our 3 spools. So we've got 110 litre per minute pump for the rear, and that's CCLS. And then we've got our 3 spools as mentioned up in the operator station. We've also got a dedicated 38 litre per minute for the steering. So that 110 is actually completely dedicated to the hydraulics and the back end. The Landforce is designed with loader work in mind. This front axle is Argo designed and built, and it's a 3200 kg capacity. We've also got a 55-degree steering lock on the front axle, which is fantastic with this large rubber, which I've already mentioned I'm a big fan of. We've then got our turnable front fenders, which also work fantastic for loader work. This particular machine also has 85 kg rear wheel weights, 2 on each side, giving 170 kgs, and that, along with the fat tyres, gives excellent stability. If we now look at the top 5 reasons why you should consider the Landini Landforce, for me it starts with the engine. We've got a reliable, well proven in New Zealand conditions, FPT 4.5 litre 4-cylinder engine. Being tier 3 means you don't have any AdBlue requirements, and again keeps it nice and simple. We then move to the hydraulic pump. It's 110 litre a minute CCLS, fantastic for fast loader cycling. That combined with the 38 litre a minute dedicated steering pump means this thing is fantastic for the donkey work which it's going to be, which is mainly loader work. We then move to a couple of things that probably aren't on the brochure. That is Landini's 1.99% offering on these tractors. Now that term is flexible. There's also hireage options, and that allows you to either tailor what you need for your finance, or if you need a short-term or a longer-term machine you're not too sure about what that might mean for the business, then there's plenty of options. That combined with the 4-year 3,000 hour warranty gives you peace of mind. You're purchasing a machine knowing that they are going to stand behind it. But lastly, and not least, for me, I just love the stature of this machine. It's nice and easy to hop on and off, which is fantastic if you're a fencing contractor, as every 8 meters you walk and put up another post in. But it's also got this nice fat rubber. So we've got nice fat rubber, wide stance, we've got a 2.5 meter wheelbase, and that makes it very planted. It's also just under 6 ton, this tractor, which makes it fantastic for cruising around the hills, knowing that you're going to be nice and safe and sound. This particular machine will be in the upcoming summer issue of the Farm Trader magazine. Head to farmtrader.co.nz to check out this and all of the other tractors that we have in the ROPS Tractor Showcase, and keep an eye on the socials about what we're up to.